In the Gambia, only 13% of children have fundamental reading and writing skills. The Gambia is a very small nation in Western Africa with many problems facing the country. In many parts of the Gambia, gender inequality is a large concern and discrepancies remain in access to essential services. My name is Nyankaling Juf. I am a 12-year-old boy from the Gambia and I have 4 siblings. My father has 2 other wives aside from my mom, so I have a lot of family members. I live in a small hut made from mud and straw. My house is in the city of Brikama, one of the largest cities in the country. We locals call it Sate Ba, which means big town. If you look at a map, the Gambia is surrounded by Senegal. This is because we used to be one nation called Senegambia. Senegambia was ruled as a colony by the English, and they and the French fought over us for many years. In 1866, a nearby country called Sierra Leone got control over us for a few years. Finally, in 1889, we became an independent nation. At my house during supper, my family often eats a dish called chicken yassa. Chicken yassa is traditionally prepared with the chicken marinated with spices served over a rice with a side of beans. My family is big and chicken yassa is very easy to cook and tastes yummy. My family likes to do a lot of fun things together. My favorite activity to do with them is to travel to Bijilo National Park. It's a long trip, but it is worth it. The birds and monkeys are so fun to watch. One time, a monkey jumped off a tree and played with my brother and me when I was young. That was the most fun experience I have ever had. In the Gambia, there are many gender inequalities. For example, recently, Parliament voted to unban female genital mutilation, also known as cutting. However, the lawmakers immediately turned down this change, so FGM is still banned. There is only a 13% prevalence of food insecurity because we live on the Gambia River and has many fish which keep us sustained. Only 13% of children like me in the country possess fundamental reading and writing skills. Many Gambians die each year from AIDS and tuberculosis. This is because there are not many hospitals or treatment facilities for diseases like this. To add on to that, surgeons and medically trained people in the Gambia are hard to find because we happen to be one of the largest brain-drained countries in Africa. However, there's a possible solution for all this. This solution is stopping brain drain. This will allow more opportunities for surgeons and medically trained people to be hired, which will allow for more hospitals to be built and more access to medical treatment. Less brain drain will also allow for more teachers to be hired and more children to have the opportunity to learn fundamental reading and writing skills. In the Gambia, low income rates and gender inequality remain high, while disparities prevail in access to essential services like education, healthcare, and more. There are many problems facing the Gambia, but it is not all bad. One good thing about the Gambia is that 90% of households have access to clean drinking water, and more than half the citizens are above the poverty line.